It's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today I'm going to talk about the bankruptcy of SmileDirectClub. And I know my attorneys told me not to make this video, but I feel a moral and ethical obligation to post this content because you guys are blowing up my social media today. You guys are blowing up my inbox. I see you guys in Facebook groups. You're like, some of you are just like celebrating, yay, there's no more SmileDirectClub. I'm not like that, like there's a lot of patients that had good outcomes with this company, and there's a lot of patients that are in treatment that are stuck right now, and a lot of these patients are your mutual patients. You are the general dentist. So I'm going to go ahead and preface this saying, SmileDirectClub and your lawyers, I know you got a lot going on. I'm not doing this to screw you over. I'm doing this because general dentists don't know what to do, and they're reaching out to me looking for advice on how to handle their mutual patients. Every single general dentist out there, at least in the United States, has SmileDirectClub patients that were doing their ortho with SmileDirectClub. They all do. We do in our offices. You all do. You might not even know that you do because they may not be telling you that they are, but you all do, okay? There's millions of patients in the US alone. So you have some, whether it's 2, 5, 20, and we do too. So we're just, in our offices, we're trying to figure out what is our position, what are we going to do to help these patients. And as the patient's primary care dentist, you guys have a moral and ethical obligation. Now, I think it's a matter of time before dental boards issue a statement as to what they expect you guys to do. I would if I was dental board. I don't even want to get into this discussion, to be honest, because I know SmileDirectClub is an extremely litigious company, and I don't want to get sued, to be really honest. But this whole weekend I was like, I have to say something. You guys need to know what to do. So I'm just going to tell you my opinion on what you think you should do. That's all it is. So again, SmileDirectClub, if you get this and you see this and you're upset about it, I'll happily take it down. I'm not trying to hurt you, screw you, disparage you in any way. I'm actually going to say nothing negative about you at all, because I know you've actually helped a lot of people. I've seen some excellent outcomes that you guys have done, and I know that the reason this company was initially started was to help serve underprivileged and underserved populations and to disrupt the space, because orthodontists were charging way too much for something that really isn't that hard in a lot of situations, especially easy cases. Or every orthodontist was requiring a 2 to 2.5 year treatment plan, and they weren't willing to just fix what you wanted fixed, which sometimes is impossible, but sometimes is. So you know what? Y'all disrupted 10 years ago. Y'all disrupted and maybe a lot of you don't like the way the disruption happened, but it kind of needed to happen, just like in the eyeglass industry or whatever. And now the space is different, and it is what it is. So again, happy to take this down. I'm not disparaging in any way. I'm just giving advice as to what we're considering doing in our practices and what I think you have a moral and ethical obligation to do in your practice. So I'm speaking not to the patients out there, because I'm not involved in that. Y'all need to take that up with SmileDirectClub, and then take it up with your general dentist. If you are currently in treatment, or you had retainers, or whatever you need to do. Now, what I'm going to offer every single dentist out there, and I'm trying to figure out how I can best help you guys, is that I have a really great handout, and it's called I call it the end of treatment debond aligner form, and it's basically an org chart which takes you to where we are at the end of the treatment. Is the bite good? What things you should be checking? You should be using this chart with every aligner patient of yours. I don't care if they're Invisalign, ClearCorrect, whatever, SmileDirectClub. If it's SmileDirectClubs, normally I know you guys wouldn't even get into mess with the SmileDirectClub patients, but right now your patients they're high and dry. They don't know what to do, whether they're mid-treatment, end of treatment, they need retainers. You need to help your patients out. At the very least, you need to examine the patients, and I'll be glad to give you that handout to help you understand what you should be looking for if you're not very familiar with ortho. If you are, then you know what to do. Or sending them to an orthodontist for an evaluation. You should not be charging for these exams. This is your moral and ethical obligation to examine them, to make sure their bite is steady and stable, make sure there's not anterior contacts, make sure there's not open perio traps or anything like that, as well as doing a full regular perio and cavity exam and everything like that. If there's uneven contacts, if there's anterior contacts, if there's open perio traps, the patient can't just stay there indefinitely, the patient is going to have damage to their teeth and gums. So that is where you're going to need to offer some options, whether you're refer out to ortho or whether you're offering these options in-house. I would really love for you to look into my videos called white label aligner videos. I would like for you to look into my videos about batch printing, because there are ways that you can offer your patient very similar costs to maybe they were paying at SmileDirectClub, just to get them out of trouble, just to get them in a better situation. I'm not saying you're finishing the case, and you definitely aren't doing it for free, but it is possible to pay very little if you batch print. And again, look by keyword into my channel, especially my alternative aligner, playlist and everything like that. If you cannot find these, you're welcome to email me, info@straightsmilesolutions.com, or contact me through my website, Straightsmile Solutions, and I will send you this content. I'll also send you that PDF about finishing aligner cases and what to look out for, the org chart. I'm happy to refer you to one of several different alternative aligner companies that have very low costs, and you can pay per aligner. Obviously, there's a small setup fee, usually less than $100, but you don't have to have an iTero. You do need a scanner. I mean, if you guys don't have a scanner, don't even get into this. It's got to be some type of intraoral scanner. Then just refer out to ortho. But let's get your patients in a better situation. Let's get them stable. Let's get them healthy and in a situation, and then they can deal what they want to do as they contact SmileDirectClub to figure out next steps. I don't know what's going to happen here, but you have a legal and a moral and ethical obligation as their primary healthcare provider for their mouth to get these patients taken care of. It might just mean a retainer, but yes, you can do these for very low costs. And I'm sure your patient will be really happy that you help them out in this situation. That's all I want to get at. So again, I'm going to say one last time, SmileDirectClub, if you don't like this content, I will happily take it down. I'm just posting this because my inbox is blown up today. People freaking out as to what to do. And I'm just posting my opinion. All right. Thank you.